I hope you don't mind if I start out this video with a story, because it began with, not like my other videos begin. I had a note from YouTube on my comments, which I know nothing about how they get there, but it said, hey, you should poll your subscribers. Something, I don't remember what their reasoning was, and look at my hair. I said, okay, yeah, I get it. YouTube, you're trying to give me a tip. I should follow it. So then I put a poll, and I think it's in the community section. And I thought what they suggested was, you know, have people suggest a video. They really like doing that sort of thing. And I thought, yeah, why not? So I put a little poll up there, and I thought, whatever. I have other comments up there. I never get any replies, and no one's going to reply to this poll. And then about 2 days later, I got another comment from YouTube saying, hey, 14 people have liked it and 15 people have commented on it. And I thought, oh, okay. Well, then I better go take a peek. And I did. And you all had some amazing suggestions for videos, and I really liked them all. So I don't know that any one of you can win. And I'm also not trying to mislead you. My intent was to pick my most favorite one and say, that's the winner. And wow, now I've got like 10 favorites. So even if yours is not my favorite, I liked them all. And to some of you, I have videos that were about the topics that you requested. And so I've already replied to your comment with a link to my video that I think will cover things like homeschooling, because I do have a video on homeschooling. And then I went back to find that video, and it's not very well titled, and there were absolutely like 2 tags on it, and that's probably why it's so hard to find it. So I went back and I redid that a little, and then I put it as a comment. So I'm going to go over these really quickly, and then I will do a specific one after this. So I just want to say the ones that I thought were really fantastic, and then my favorite. Women's self-defense. Love it. I allude to women's self-defense in some of my earlier videos. In general, I'm for it. And I think I even gave you a link maybe to that. Picking tribe members. 2 or 3 of you said that, so that's a really good video, and I will get around to that, and I do allude to that in other videos. Top 5 things of a simple life. Now that is my favorite. I really like the whole just 5 things to come up with and the simple life, because I'm a proponent of it. I really am. So that's going to be my first video out of the whole poll thing, is that topic. I really liked it. Teaching children in Torah. Now, I have not had as much experience doing that, because by the time we got to Torah, our children were older. And so I didn't have to teach small ones, but I think my answer right off the top of that would be the Bible. And when I do the video, I'll give you other suggestions. How to handle friends and family who thought an emergency, a SHTF type event is probably not going to happen, and you're crazy. Okay, I allude to that in other videos too, but I like the specificity of that title, and so when I do my video on that, I will talk to it specifically. How to transit from modern life to honoring the Lord. That's a great topic. I know, like, in our videos, Pastor and I talk about coming down here and getting into community and so on. Some of our really early videos are more in depth about that. But I like that, just because none of our videos are specifically on that topic. And I can imagine being in this person's shoes and wondering the very same thing. And so it would be, again, how many times can I say I love you guys' ideas? I loved them. Okay. Homeschooling, and I already did a reference to that one. Chicken care. Now, I also have videos on chicken building, the chicken coop, and so on. Rose of Sharon Homestead just put out a chicken care video not that long ago. Something about don't be afraid of chickens or something. If I don't get mine out in time for you, go to Rose of Sharon Homestead's website and watch hers, because, man, she's an incredible farmer lady. She's so competent. The health benefits of homesteading and raising your own food. Again, I have talked I've talked about all these things also, but I don't know that I specifically did a video on just that. And I do think there are health benefits to it, and when I do the video, I will talk about them. Professional life versus the homesteading life and making the transition. That's also really timely. Biblical principles for being a great wife and partner. Now, my Proverbs 31 video kind of touches on that. I think I've got something on weak husbands, and there are things in that video that are also for you as a wife and what you should do. But again, I have not come to that topic from that angle, and so I liked it for that. And then the last one was a couple of people asked for marital advice, and my Proverbs 31 video, my Proverbs 14:1 video, my weak husbands video, and I think I did one on disobedient wives. All of them are going to touch on marital biblical principles. So what I'm going to say to anyone who suggested those things is, why don't you send me an email at Morrigan55, MORRIGAN55, if you have a specific marital advice question. That way, you know, I could do it in a general way, but I don't know what your issue is. So if you send me an email, maybe we can just discuss them that way. So those are the ideas I loved. The one that's going to get the first video, because it's my favorite, is the top 5 things of a simple life. Thank you so much for answering the poll. Thank you so much for subscribing and for supporting the channel. Bless you guys. I got to get to work today. Shalom.